What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video, and this is going to be a freaking exciting one, alright? Tripping over my words here. Freaking exciting video. I gotta go to Walmart because I need a 2 5/16 ball for the damn hitch that I have, because I only have a 2-inch ball because I got it to use Chris's trailer. Now I gotta use Jimmy's trailer. I need to buy a trailer. Or no, I need to make a trailer. I'm too cheap to buy a trailer. Fucking spooky. Got this thing warming up. Alright. We'll go ahead and take care of this. Alright, let's head to Jimmy's.
Alright, Damian's here to steal my trailer. Damian, don't skunk my trailer. Every time I let someone borrow, they skunk it up. Don't skunk it up. So Damian's getting his car tuned today. Derek's gonna handle it. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna rip. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Keep coming. Straight back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. And stop. Awesome. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Fuck. It's nothing.
Strong boy. Oh, I have the thing on. Alright, so there's that. Let's go get the Z. When I make my trailer, I'm copying this exactly, but maybe a 2-car, so me and Callie can both be on it. That was the smoothest it's ever gone. Awesome. All right, well, hopefully that's all set. Like I said, hopefully. It's like just starting to rain. I'm about to get there like just in time. My windows on the Z are open, boy. Mint, you roll up this window and start unloading the damn Z. Alright, well, off the trailer. What's up, dude? So, this is Derek Burden. For you guys who don't know, Instagram will be on the screen.
Alright.
I've heard from Jimmy and Jamie, apparently, because I texted you months before this was even swapped, that this is the guy around these parts for this stuff. I heard your street cars do wheelies.
They do. Definitely do wheelies.
I don't know what he did, but it's already different.
Your ignition settings, right?
Yep.
Your trigger angle offset is -20. It should almost be 0.
Yeah.
Which is highly concerning, right? It's dead lean and in wasted spark. And the reason I think that it's both of those things is because sometimes you have to switch when you put this on coil and plug and dual wheel. You will have to switch the cam sensor around.
Okay.
But we will figure that out in a second.
So you think that's why it was going lean?
I think that's why when you switched it and then switched it back, it adjusted the air to fuel ratio so greatly.
So we also found out that this isn't working for some reason.
This is what's happening.
Yeah, let Jimmy explain it.
Your idle control valve bleeds air into the intake, and that will adjust your idle. The more air, the idle higher. Problem is, the little plunger that bleeds the air is not working, so it's just allowing so much air into the intake that it was just idling insanely high. So we're going to plunge it shut, and it'll idle at a reasonable speed, and we're just going to adjust the idle speed versus how much
that
valve, whatever.
How much that happens.
How much that happens? I can't even think, but yeah.
RPM sounded pretty good for an idle. Doing pretty good at an idle. Dude, how you make a Mustang fast? Woo! Damn! You put as much as you want. I don't give a shit. 200. I said it earlier.
And 75.
I'm gonna say first hit First hit that we make it all the way through does 312.
All the way through.
Yeah.
312, you think?
280.
Oh shit.
I'm saying 250 on the first pull. And then after that, I don't know what'll happen, but it'll make more than that.
It made exactly 350 horsepower.
If it made exactly 312 on the first pull.
That'd be cool because it's a 350Z and 350 horsepower. You see what I did there?
Hey. I said in the beginning of the video.
Tune my Z, so it only makes 300.
No, you need to beat.
Yeah.
No, because this is also an LSZ. You need to beat Jimmy Z with less displacement.
What is that supposed to be?
That won't be hard at all.
Well, so wait, what's yours making?
Yeah, my tuner sucks.
Damn.
Whoa,
Damn.
shots
Ooh.
fired.
Ooh.
Really, I thought that took off. It sounded way faster than mine. Like it felt way more aggressive.
So, made a whopping 205 horsepower. So basically, what Derek said is whatever's making it lose half of its power is not in the ECU, which means it's mechanical, which means, well, what he said was,
Cam timing.
yeah, the cam timing is probably messed up somehow a little bit, because the cam sensor is not reading correct. Well, it's reading correctly, but it's not seeing cam timing at the time it should be. So it's just doing weird things, being foo-foo lame.
Hey, I mean, now you like have VQ power.
Now not even. VQs are faster than this.
I don't know when I'm getting to, so I have to talk to Damian.
So basically, everything is kind of just pointing at like something being wrong mechanically. So now I have to figure out what is wrong mechanically, which we're saying it can either be the push rod length that's incorrect and the valves are staying open, or the reluctor wheel, which would really suck because then the engine has to come apart, or the cam timing. I don't know, which would be not horrible but annoying. So my oil pressure is at 80 psi, so we're good on that. I know I have oil pressure now. I mean, I knew the whole time, but none of you guys knew, so 80 psi. Estimate? Jack shit? 200 again? Nope. Negative 30.
That's 4. That's a fourth of a turn.
Yep.
That sounds like a keyway.
Yeah.
A full keyway.
I think it's a keyway.
That makes sense. Right, so you're 30 degrees out,
Yep.
which is a fourth of a full revolution.
So basically, see, at that point I thought this would be like smashing valves.
Are these interference?
Stock, they were mildly interference. But if this has valve release in the pistons, which I'm sure it does, it wouldn't.
And it's got a low compressor piston.
Yeah, so I'm sure it's not an interference motor anymore.
Yeah. So you think it's a full keyway off?
I think it's off.
So if it's advanced right now and I pull the front cover off and I take the keyway off, or take the chain off, take the keyway off, and all I do is just flip, I go to R2 or whatever, or R1 to bring it back.
You need to see where you're at.
You need to see
You
where
need
you're
to
at.
really look at where you're at.
Don't take it off before you look at it.
Like a cam like this.
Oh, no, I know
when
that.
we build motors like this back in the day, these motors,
Yeah.
we would degree the cam in, you know, to do it right.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not going to do that, but you need to verify you're at top dead center,
Yep.
which is easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to look at exactly where you are.
I think that the cam isn't phased correctly. I think that it's probably off of a keyway or something like that.
As you said, it's advanced, or no, is it advanced 30 right now?
It's advanced 30 degrees.
And that's where it runs.
Right.
So you think that 30 is one turn, or a quarter turn?
I think it's a quarter turn.
Okay, and that would be one keyway.
That's what I remember.
Okay. So find top dead, and then go from there.
Right.
All right. Shit, I gotta pull the oil pan again. That's the most annoying part. The one time I don't charge one of the extra batteries, guys, freaking camera dies as I'm explaining some shit. Then a bunch of other bullshit happens. This thing, like, all right. So, what happened was, we're going under the bridge. I'm on the way to Cummings to get fuel for this thing because I know it needed it. And I just feel like no power going. And then I hear the clicking and I'm like, oh no, that's the injectors. I'm like, fuck, you know, like I was pissed. Then the damn thing just like lost power and I just coasted into a freaking, if I didn't have the trailer, I probably wouldn't have got that far, but I coasted into a spot and I was just sitting there like, oh my God, like what happened? You know, I go get 5 gallons of diesel, put it in there, I'm cranking it, it's like wants to start, but it won't. Like shit, we're sitting there more and more. I start ripping shit apart. I took the fuel, like the cap of the fuel bowl off, I took the fuel filter off. There's fuel in it. Maybe there's not pressure because there's air in the lines, obviously, but I really hope the pump didn't go bad. But oh man, what an off day. What an off day for me. So, to end this video, this is probably the slowest LS swap known to man. Like, alright, I don't know. Let me just recap this for you. So, my suggestions that I was given were check the push rods and see if they have slack when it's all the way up, like when you should be able to spin them a little bit, and see if I could push down on the rocker at all. And if I can't, then the push rods are too long and it's not letting the valves close all the way. But also, which I think is a definite problem, they threw negative 30 degrees of timing at it and it did like nothing. And it won't run at 40 and it barely runs at 20. So 30 degrees of timing would probably be one full keyway. So probably gonna have to take the front shit back off. Oh man, I'm so sick of this. Probably gonna have to take the front shit back off. Find top dead, like find absolute top dead. I'm gonna mark it on my timing cover because LSs don't have timing marks. Mark it on my timing cover and mark it on the actual pulley as good as I can with some white marker, paint marker. And yeah, I gotta find absolute top dead. Make sure the keyway is at absolute top dead. Like pretty much, I gotta retime it is what I'm saying. I gotta retime it again, and along with retiming it, I have to check the push rods because basically, if it's not letting the valves close all the way, and they said this from the beginning, they said, this idle's way too smooth for that size cam, which would make sense if the valves weren't closing all the way and it was basically on super, super low compression. So I want to do a leak down test, compression test. I got leak down test, compression test, check the push rods, retime. That's pretty much what I have to do before I go forward with any tuning. But I hope this kind of shows you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are not even like trying to like talk bad on like Ronnie or like any tuning or whatever, like what I've been doing. A lot of you guys have genuinely just been saying, hey, you need to go get a dyno tune or it's not going to run right. Well, the dyno tune didn't do anything, but Derek, again, huge shout out to him, he fixed the startup issue and he programmed my oil pressure so that it'll read on my gauge over here. So that's dope. I also found out I have really good oil pressure, which is awesome. And it's still not leaking oil, which is also awesome. And it made 215 horsepower on its best pull. So basically he uploaded a map to it that he's had on a very similar setup and he knows will make power. He said that the second I get the timing or whatever's wrong with it right, it'll immediately pick up 100 horsepower minimum. And he said that also it might run a little bit leaner and it might idle up a little bit higher, but then I can just bring it to him and he'll fix all that and we can actually tune it and see what's up. I'm sorry guys, I know I've let you guys down so many times and it genuinely upsets me and it really sucks and it's just so discouraging, but I know most of you guys support me out there, so I appreciate that. No, I'm not going to give up on it. I think you guys are very well aware that I will never give up on something like this, especially this car. I can't do it. It's not like one day I'm just going to be like, oh, well, I don't want it anymore, I'm going to sell it. I've been trying to get this thing going for so long, and it's not even, now I learned that it's literally not even my fault. Just, I guess maybe the shop who put it together just didn't put the cam on the right timing. And when I took the timing chain off, I just put it back exactly how it was. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Sorry for the long ass 5-minute rant. I'll end it off here. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I post every single day. Whether it's a good day or a bad day, if you couldn't already tell. Look forward to seeing this thing tuned, not making 200 horsepower, because that is not, he said that a bone stock 5.3 with a stock cam should make 350 with headers and no math, speed density tune. So this thing, he said, will make well over 400, like without even trying. So that's cool to hear. Fucking sweet. I'll be seeing him soon. Again, huge shout out to Derek. Huge shout out to everyone at Eastside that was helping me out, diagnosing stuff and helping, like, kind of just getting my mind right on this, because it takes a lot of explaining for me to understand something, and they did a very good job at it. So that's it, guys. See you next time. Peace.